Welcome back to the show. I'm Ryley Jackson, and I'm here today with Maui Youth actor Ian Smith. Welcome to the show, Ian. Thanks for joining us. So,
thank you.
Ian, how old are you and what school do you go to?
I am 14 years old, and I go to Kalama Intermediate.
How and when did you get into acting?
How and when did I get into acting? Well, I have to say the first show that I've been in was in 2nd grade, and that was just influenced by my personal decision, although I was only in 2nd grade, so I can't really, choose something like that. Yeah. So I guess my mom chose it for me. But how I really was influenced in acting now, or up till now, was from this girl. And she told me, hey, you should get into this, it's super cool. I'm doing it. And that really kind of influenced me to do my first show.
That's cool. Could you tell us a little more about the experience and training getting up to the point you are now?
Oh, well, well, right now I'm taking an acting class, and we work on some monologues, some duets, mainly scenes. But yeah, I guess we train a lot in acting and develop our acting skills in many ways.
Could you tell us about your instructors? Do you look up to them?
My instructors. Well, with every show I've been in, there's always a director, and there's a producer, and there's a stage manager. And I guess I looked up to them in all my shows. But mainly I focus on the director because he's telling me everything to do and how I should do it. But yeah, I guess.
That's cool. Could you tell us about your first public performance?
My first public performance. Well, back to what I was saying in the first question. 2nd grade, I was in The Secret Garden where I played a firefly.
Oh.
That was cool. I had one line.
One line, that's...
Yeah. But the first real performance I'd say that I was in was probably Alice in Wonderland, and I was the Mad Hatter.
That's fun.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Now that I think about it now, if I weren't the Mad Hatter, I probably wouldn't be doing acting still today, because that kind of really influenced me to keep doing it, because I just had so much fun doing it in that one show.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, what did it feel like to be in front of the audience?
In front of the audience, I like attention. I'm pretty sure everyone likes attention. You do, and I do, and I get a lot of attention, obviously, if I'm on an audience, and I like that. And I feel like when I'm having a bunch of people look at me from the audience, people might think it's nerve-wracking. But I personally think that being in front of a little audience is more nerve-wracking than a big audience. It's just like being in a crowd. If you're being in a big crowd, you're probably oh, who cares? It's just like a fair or something. But if you're working with a group of people, you can focus on each person, and you might think, oh, what are they thinking of me? And are they gonna look at me a certain way? Or, I don't know. Just sometimes I get nervous and sometimes I don't.
Do you perform in big places? Could you tell us where you perform?
Big places, I usually perform in Maui on stage, down in Wailuku, and that's fun. But sometimes, I went to the mainland one time, and I did a play there. It was really different because Maui on Stage has this big audience, that can fit 300 people.
Yeah.
This had a 20-seat audience, so it was really different. Just, I do most of my plays there, I guess, and musicals. Just whatever I can do, I do there.
Do you prefer musicals or plays?
Probably musicals, because I like to sing.
Could you tell us the difference?
The difference between a play and a musical. Well, as most people might know, a musical incorporates music into a play, which is basically just lines that are being acted out and not just read, but put dialogue into those lines. So a musical, I guess, puts a lot more expression into what's going on.
Have you been in more plays than musical? Like, are you in more musicals or plays?
I'm probably in more musicals than plays.
Because you like them more, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite like place to perform, a stage, anywhere?
My favorite stage? Well, my favorite stage that I like to perform on is theater. But if I could perform in any stage, I would probably like to perform on Broadway. That seems pretty cool. Those guys are really talented.
Do you see yourself continuing, like, in acting later in life?
It would be cool if I were to like make money doing this because it's so fun, but I really see myself kind of making money another way and just doing this as kind of like a hobby or something fun to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite role that you've played?
My favorite role? I liked being the Mad Hatter, or I remember liking it.
Yeah.
But my favorite role was probably when I was in Seussical, and that was at EO Theater, and I was Horton. And basically the story of Seussical is the story of Horton Hears a Who with different kind of other stories mashed into that. But Horton is the main character, and he sings a lot and he acts a lot. And I still get people today coming up to me like, "Hey Horton, you did so good," or like, "I just said hi to Horton a couple days ago," or I don't know. That feels kind of good.
How do you prepare for a performance, like memorizing everything?
Before a performance, I really just don't think about it, because if I don't think about it, then I won't get nervous. And it's just kind of like, oh, I'm on stage. This is what's going on. In the future, it'll be like, oh, people will come up to me and say, "You did such a great job." And it's like, you can just forget about all the nervous part. But how I memorize my lines, well, I just go step by step. It's like, the boy walked to the park. And then I would first start in the boy, the boy, the boy, the boy, the boy. And then I'd say that until I memorized it. And then the boy went, the boy went, the boy went. Except it'd be just a lot more. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you currently working on anything?
Yeah. I'm actually working on this. This is a scene that I'm doing with this other girl in my acting class. It's called Boy Meets Girl. And basically, there's two babies. It's a comedic scene. And these two babies, they talk about each other, and then like they're wondering what they're doing and where they are and what they are. The funny thing, the main joke is that they don't know if they're a boy or a girl.
Oh.
So the boy is thinking that he's a girl, and the girl's kind of like, I'm not sure. So just that sort of argument and dialogue is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 2 pages long.
Could you read us a few lines? Just like 4.
Sure, yeah. So it opens like this, where I, the boy, would say, "Hi." And then the girl would say, "Hi." And then I say, "I'm a baby." And then the girl says, "Well, what do you think I am, a loaf of bread?" "You could be. What do you know? I'm just born. I'm a baby. I don't even know if I'm under a tree or in a hospital or what. I'm just glad to be here." "Well, I'm a baby too." "Have it your own way. I don't want to fight about it." "What, are you scared?" And then this is one of my favorite lines. Yes, I am. I am a little scared. I'll tell you why. You see, I don't know if I'm a boy or a girl yet.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So again, thank you so much for sharing your story and passion. Mahalo for watching Maui Youth Now. Catch us on Akaku 55 weekends at 4:40 p.m. Stay tuned for the next show. Aloha.